Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Kaiji episode 11. So, last episode, we caught up with Kaiji after the boat. He has got a job working for basically a convenience store. I think it was like a 7-Eleven or something like that. We see him stocking the magazines, cleaning the windows. Doesn't really get along well with his boss, but he doesn't really do well when people tell him what to do. Which is why all of his bosses hate him. His words. He ends up, he's leaving for the day, and the boss is in the back room looking for an envelope that has money in it, like the money they take to the bank, and he's looking for it. And it's not there, and he asks Kaiji if he's seen it, and he tells him, no, I haven't seen it. And then he tells him to let him look in his bag. And Kaiji is like, no, you're not looking in my bag. I don't have it. And the guy starts... The boss didn't like him anyway, so he's already starting this big thing over it. Well, for one, it's probably a lot of money, so he needs to find it. Could have also been like rent or something like that. But this other worker walks in and sees Kaiji telling him, okay, let's play a game then. I will let you look at my bag, and if it is not here, then you give the money to me. However much it was supposed to be. I don't remember exactly. But basically, if he didn't have the money, he'd give it to him. And if the money was there, he would give him, I think it was 1,000,000 yen. Which I don't know where he would get, because I don't think he actually has that kind of money. He's pretty broke right now. He was actually feeling pretty bad about, or mad at himself for helping that guy. Because he could have used the money that he would have had to pay off at least most of his debt. And now he's just stuck with a large amount of money that he owes. Anyway, the owners starts yelling at him, saying, okay, so you hid the thing somewhere else. You already know the money is not in your bag. That's why you're making this bet with me. And which kind of threw Kaiji off, because I don't think anybody's really done that to him. I think usually they just go, okay, and then, they do it. I mean, he didn't take the money. He was pretty confident the money wasn't in there, because he knew he didn't take it. The boss was starting a scene, so his other coworker grabbed Kaiji and dragged him out of there, told the boss to calm down. Then Kaiji left, because Kaiji was going to beat him up. Not long after, that coworker catches up with Kaiji and tells him that the boss suspected him as well, asked him to see his bags and all that, and then he got so angry that he quit. Then Kaiji pretty much figured out that he was the one that took the money, based off of the fact that he quit. He said the only other two people working there were the girl and him, and the girl did not seem like the kind of person that would do that, so that only leaves him. He was right. The dude took the money and then hid it in Kaiji's bag. So if that guy would have actually accepted the bet, he would have found the money, because it was in his side pocket. So they end up going to a bar and talking a bit. The dude's pretty much figured out that Kaiji is hiding from somebody. because he's constantly checking doors to see who's coming in. He's always nervous because right now Kaiji is expecting these people to show up at any moment to demand their money, and he doesn't have it. Jude actually tricks him, says he was going to the restroom, then called Kaiji's phone, and made him believe that they were calling him, which they weren't. Then they leave. Kaiji's basically at home now, but that guy we see in the first episode, the one that told him about the boat, is in front of his house in his car. There to see Kaiji again. They end up going up to his apartment. Him and the other guy do, along with the gangster. I think that's basically what they are. And he's starting to tell him about this opportunity in order to clear his debts. Sounds familiar. Not on a boat this time. It's, I believe, in a hotel. The other guy wanted in. He basically was on his knees asking, how do I get in on this? And Kaiji told him not to do it. It is not what he thinks it is. And the guy basically convinces Kaiji to go. So he ends up going to the hotel, and he tells them, okay, I'm here for the thing. And they start taking him, I guess, down into the basement area. Or wherever they have all the games set up. I don't know if the other two are going to be there, because I think they still had a large debt as well. His two friends from the first part of the anime, when they were on the boat. Anyway, that's where it basically left off. I don't know if that other guy is, got in on this, like when Kaiji, when the guy left Kaiji's place, if he talked to him and got in. I don't know if the other two guys are going to be there, or who's going to be there, if we're going to see any recurring characters. But let's get into the episode and find out. Alright, so the video is going to be located over here, and the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.